apply all these things. So when you go for preposition, we have the as English and other students, right, you will understand the concept of subject, predicate, copula, and quantifiers. We have 4 different types of preposition. That is, before that, I'll just tell you all these things. See here, all cats are mammals. We'll be having statement like all, no, some, and some not. These are the top terms. So when I use these terms, right, this is called A-type preposition, this is E-type preposition, I-type preposition, O-type preposition. All girls are beautiful. No girl is beautiful. Some girls are beautiful. Some girls are not beautiful. You have to understand this preposition first. Then you can easily able to understand how it is being done. See here. Yeah, this one diagram is enough to understand this concept. This one diagram is enough. Note, you can note it down, you can take a screenshot. This one statement is enough. We have a concept called quantity, quality, distributed. I'm saying that all politicians are liars. Means that I'm talking about everyone in the world. Everyone in the world. That's why it's called universal. But I'm saying universally positive. Don't think about the predicate. It is a negative term. No, not like that. Talking all. That's all. It is talking about the positive. Everyone I'm saying. And I'm saying no politician are liars. Here I'm using the word no. So everyone I'm saying, but in a negative way. Negative, universal negative. Some politicians are liars. Some I am meaning. So particular, positive. I'm saying some politicians are not liars. I'm saying not here. That is particular negative. Only when you understand this concept, you can able to do the other concepts. Be able to move to the logical equivalent, syllogism, square of opposition, all the things we will be able to do it. Okay. I just want to move to the next topic. Whatever I explained, right? It is here. I'll share you the PPT. You can also use this one. Same things are there. Now I move to communication. I think it will be very easy, but exam point of view, try to understand. Nowadays, the questions sometimes are very general questions, and they are focusing on Buddhist level of communication and mass media. This time, mass media has been focused a lot. Mass media. Mass media means what? Print media, electronic media, television, internet, paper. What is the first television? What is the first newspaper? Like that, the questions are coming. So we have to focus more on the mass media when you prepare for the next time examination. And these questions are also being asked this time. We have interpersonal. Interpersonal means what? Talking to individual, between individuals. Interpersonal. Intra means between myself. Intra. Transpersonal means it is like spiritual level of communication. Group communication means at classrooms we used to have group communication. No, that is group communication. And then mass communication through YouTube, through Insta, through Facebook, through internet. When we reach a wide audience, heterogeneous audience, then we will call it as a what is that? Mass communication. 1 minute. Example, English 22 now. Okay. I'm sorry, learners. And the next, verbal communication. Now I'm doing verbal communication. But see, in between, I'm using non-verbal also. Means my face expression, my body language. You can't able to see my whole body, but till this, whatever you are seeing on my screen, right? My hands are speaking. So I'm showing gestures. These all comes under the non-verbal communication. And then we have formal and informal. Formal means whatever we talk to our superiors, right? That we call formal communication. Right? Informal, just like that, we used to talk with our friends and all those things, and that we call it as informal way of communication. Am I clear? I'll just show you all the images that you can understand. See, elements of communication. We need to have a sender, message, media, receiver. This time we had a question from 5 W's of communication. What are all those? English students are there? Please tell me 5 W's of communication. What are the 5 W's of communication? Yeah, good. I think I'm getting answers from only students. Okay, what, where, who, when, why, all these things, right? We call it as W's of communication. This time we asked the sequence was being asked. Okay, right. Okay, and see here we have a concept called noise. What do you mean by noise? Noise means barrier. In a communication, a learner can have physical barrier, psychological barrier, sorry, spelling mistake is there, psychological barrier, semantic barrier, cultural barrier, and we have physiological barrier. Can you please tell me your examples of all these things? Physical barrier means what? Now, what I did in between, excuse me, learners, please kindly wait. The light is not good, so I'll switch on my light. Physical barrier. If my light is not there, means you will not able to see, look my face properly. I will also want to strain myself. Physical barrier. Psychological barrier. I am not feeling good. I am mentally upset. Please kindly don't disturb me. I am psychologically not good. Semantic barrier. I am talking to you. You're not able to understand my language. Semantic barrier. Cultural barrier. When I start, Alia told me, ma'am, can you please talk in English? I am from Kashmir. I am not able to understand your language. Cultural barrier. Cultural barrier, one more step we can go like, in our culture, right? We used to sit in one way. If you take, when you put crossed legs, in our place, it is not good. It is disrespectful. But in some places, putting crossed leg is not a problem. Am I clear? So that is called cultural barrier mainly comes. Semantic with respect to meaning, understanding of words comes under semantic. Cultural barrier means putting cross leg. I still remember one time, one program I held in my college, one student on stage, to say, program is going, he just simply putting cross leg and he was sitting, he's somewhere from other place of Tamil Nadu, outside Tamil Nadu. He's simply putting cross leg, everyone looking at him, see how disrespectful that boy is. But according to his culture, it is not a thing. But our culture, it is a problem. So we misunderstand the thing, right? So communication will be misunderstood. And then we have physiological barrier. I have headache. Okay, I have fever. My stomach is aching. I can't able to do. So through that, right, I cannot able to do things properly. It's a barrier for making a communication. Sometimes we have a barrier in the technology. We have a problem in the network will not be good. Signals will not be proper. All these things we call the noise. So whenever this noise is there, receiver cannot able to get the information properly. For that, we had these different models are there. Linear model of communication, interactive model of communication, transaction model of communication. These are the different types of communication. Aristotle, Laswell, Shannon, Weaver, SMCR model. Linear means what? I talk, you listen. In between, the steps will happen. That is linear model. Interactive means what? Both will take place. Both will take place. Transactional means what? Like newspaper and all doing some transactions will be done happen. It is transactional model of communication. I don't want to go more detail. Just tell you what is what all these things. Models of communication. All right. I hope it's clear. So this time examination, we got questions from this types of communication. We have got question. Mass media, like YouTube, all this, Insta, Twitter, how the people is being reached, like that we have got questions, right? When the print media has been started, when television has been started, first TV, first newspaper, like that we have got question. Okay, right. These are the models. I'll share you the PPT, you can use, okay? Right. And this is formal versus informal. Formal means what? Talking to a HOD, talking to a principal, talking to a Tahsildar office, talking to a VAO, talking to a chief minister, talking to a prime minister. Formally we used to go, right? That is formal communication. Informal means what? It will be not that much planned. It will be just like that it will go. That is informal communication. Here we have downward, upward, horizontal, and diagonal. What do you mean by downward communication? What do you mean by downward communication? Downward means what? Superior will give instruction to the authority, to the juniors. Downward communication. Upward. I want to take leave today. Can you please avail me with the leave? I will ask my superior. Upward communication. Horizontal. Our friends will talk to each other. Horizontal. Diagonal communication. I, being a computer science professor, talks to a HOD of mathematics. I cross across the levels. I don't have he don't have direct authority on me, but we will talk. That is diagonal communication. Am I clear, learners? So these are the different levels of communication that we have: downward, upward, horizontal, and diagonal. Am I clear? Yes, very good. And this barrier only we discussed before, right? Psychological, semantic, mechanical, organizational, physical barriers. Now I move to ICT. I think questions we can't give now because I don't know how many learners are very good with concepts. So without going with concepts, when I give PYQs or something, means I think you will not be aware. So that is why I'm giving aware of topics and concepts which we have in paper one. That is most important. See, whatever I'm teaching you here is which I have taken in YouTube also. You can also watch on YouTube for your learning. Those who want to prepare on yourself, you can watch online. It's there in English and also in Tamil. You can learn on your own. Okay. Apart from this, also we have so many contents over there. You can also watch. Okay. Right. I'm giving you an idea of how to prepare. What are all things there? Many learners lack. They don't know what is there inside paper one. Without that itself, they go and attend the exam. I just want to give you a clarity of what is being there. That is why I'm giving all these topics. I hope you understand. Next, this is very, very interesting. ICT initiatives. Swayam Prabha, NDL. Swayam, we know, it's a MOOC course, Massive Open Online Course. Swayam Prabha, it is a DTH channel where we have totally 280 channels. 280 channels are there. Okay. DTH means direct to home. We can go and you can use your Geo TV. I think 500 above one channels. We have these channels will be there. NDL means, and we also have the respective YouTube channels also there for all these 280, right? But for this 40, only 7 now they have created. And out of this 200, I think now they are currently some, already they have created 12 channels. Some more for 40. Here also 40 channels has been created. Other thing are under construction. They are doing. Higher education, 40 channels has been done. And they have been, these channels have the content regarding engineering stream, civil engineering, chemical engineering, electrical engineering, computer science, design, training, and about education, humanities, everything they give content. You can also go and watch. It's free for watching, right? You can also go and learn things over there. These are all the, because government wants everything to be converted to digital mode. Learners try to understand. We as being teacher, future teacher, we have to be equipped very well in digital mode. And then NDLI, National Digital Library, all the library, not need of going to physical library. Everything was being there in a digital mode that we can access using National Digital Library. E-Vidwan, expert database. Expert database means where we can get access to the academician's details. If you want to know about any academician, go to Vidwan, type their name, you can get their details. It will be stored. It has to be done according to the norms also. We have to update there so that we can get a visibility. When you are a teacher, update yourself in E-Vidwan so that you will be visible. We can post our contributions over there. So anywhere from India, right, if they want to know about you, they can just type, they can know about you, they can have. Okay, our expertise can be shared over there. So this is E-Vidwan. Then National Academic Depository, very, very important. This time we have got question. National Academic Depository means all our academic records will be there stored digitally. And here we have ABC, that is Academic Bank of Credit. Means every now I think from after this 2020, all the students are there need to generate their ABC ID. The institutions will take care of it. Colleges and university will take care of creating this ABC ID, Academic Bank of Credit. If the credit has been created, means whenever a student does an online course outside, that credit can be transferred into their UG degree or PG degree. You understand? So that can be the credit can be transferred from across places. It can be transferred. That is Academic Bank of Credit, like bank, right? So this Academic Bank of Credit has a locker, like every bank has a locker, no? Like that, ABC has a locker that is called DigiLocker. Sorry, NAD has a NAD. I'm sorry, ABC is not like a bank. NAD is like a bank. National Academic Depository is like a bank. In that we have a locker. In that locker only all our individual records has been stored. And for that only this ID has been given. To access this DigiLocker only, we have been given an ABC ID. And then another ID is there that is called APAR. APAR means Automated Permanent Academic Account Registry. Automated Permanent Academic Account Registry ID is there for every student. Like Aadhaar card, we have this card. It is called APAR ID for students. That is one nation, one student ID. That's name is that one. No need to carry all your records. That one card, scan, everything will be there. No duplications, nothing can be done. That is called APAR ID. Okay. And then these are the free open source software we can get through this one. This is virtual labs where people have from rural places, right? They can use this one. Shodh Ganga, Suddhi, Gangotri, Sindhu. These four are related to research aptitude. Hmm? Four related to research aptitude. If you are a research scholar, you can use Shodh Ganga to access the thesis for reference. If you are a scholar, you can use Shodh Siddhi for plagiarism, where now drill bit extreme is used for plagiarism checking. Plagiarism means copying is there or not. Gangotri means if you are a research scholar, if you want to know about the journals, means you can study here under Shodh Gangotri, where you can have the, I'm sorry. Shodh Gangotri means synopsis will be submitted. Synopsis will be submitted. Before thesis, we used to submit synopsis. No, that you can get access. University will upload all those things. For reference, we can access those things. Shodh Sindhu means where we can access to journal databases. We can get journals, peer-reviewed journals can be accessed using Shodh Sindhu regarding research. Okay, these are the digital initiatives. And this is E-Kalpa, talks about design and architecture. For all medias, we need design and architecture, right? So this is E-Kalpa's design regarding design. E-Yantra is regarding robotic study. Robotic study, we can, there is a portal called E-Yantra. E-Granthalaya is for transforming all the physical library to digital library. We have this E-Granthalaya. InflubNet means this is like a network which maintains Swayamprabha and all important ICT things, right? They will maintain. It is like an information network. And then important one, I'll go to NEPTIL. NEPTIL is like Swayam, they offer course. No, that was being taken care by NEPTIL. And then we have a Indian knowledge system. Now in NEP, it has become very famous, NEP, where it talks about our own tradition, arts, literature, and science is being focused. Initiative of what is that? NEP. And this Diksha. If you have children, if you have your sister's daughter or sons and all there, go and take their book and see. You can see a QR code in their books in all exercise. If you scan the QR, that will take you to this Diksha portal, digital infrastructure for knowledge sharing, where the content which is there in the book, where you can have the e-content over there. That's called Diksha portal. These are the digital initiatives, learners. And apart from that, right, you have to be very clear with respect to what is that? ICT. 1 minute. Yes, we are going short of time. I just want to tell you what has to be covered over here. I have so many questions here. I will upload all these things to you so that you can study. 1 minute. So apart from this, you have to study about number conversion, that is number system. Okay, decimal number. As we have more number of literature students here, we have to be very clear with decimal to binary. We have to be hexadecimal number, octal number. Irrespective of your major, we get questions from these topics, learners. We have to be very clear. And we have got questions from malware attacks, right? Attacks like
Ransomware.
Yes, ransomware means we have to pay and then we have to come out of that one. Virus is there, Trojan horse is there, all type of cyber attacks. We have to be clear. We are getting questions from that one. So number system, malware attacks, we have questions. And then we have questions from the digital initiatives, right? Digital initiatives, we get question. And very important one is from memory concepts like RAM, ROM, and then we have the memory sizes is there, right? KB, MB, TB, GB, and all. We have the sizes, no? PB, EB, XB, and all these sizes, memory sizes, we have questions. So these are all the important topics that we have to cover with respect to ICT.